Why, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Airport CEO. And last time we really upgraded our security of our baggage handling systems. That's right, we made sure that only the good stuff is going on the planes and not the bad stuff, which is really important. We also put in a new shop, which I'm conveniently now... I've just seen how bad it looks, putting down a new floor for it. Very important stuff there. So we've got a new shop, yeah, we've got a closed one here as well, actually. Oh yeah, we actually, off video, we changed this to the Hilltop Cafe, is where we did. And look, there we go. So a new Hilltop Cafe is open there. Because I think McDonald's were demanding a fridge. And I'm like, no way, Jose. Not today. We're not doing this. Now, off screen as well, we know we had an issue over here. Don't worry about the stair truck. We're dealing with that in a minute. So we had an issue over here, didn't we? Because we had a couple of car stands that weren't working. And then this started getting blocked up. So what we've done is we've one-way systemed this drop-off point. And basically all the people have to walk across the road here, which is fine. So they walk across the road, and then they go into the airport. We've also, ladies and gentlemen, been actually able to create a subway. We tried this the other day, it didn't work, but off camera I decided just to place one, see what would happen, and people have started using it, which again should free up this a little bit. So all of a sudden we have a fully operational sort of drop-in, drop-off point here, and what that does mean is it does mean we can start messing around here, start deconstructing this area, and creating a new entrance to the airport with new check-in desks and stuff here. I'm not going to do that right now, but it allows us, it opens up the opportunity to do so. This whole system will end up being one way soon, when I can be bothered to do it. That's basically where we are. Now today, I just figured we have a lot of things we can do, including we can, if we wish to, put in some large bays. Now, at the moment, not necessarily a good idea, but we'll definitely look at doing that. In a previous episode, we dabbled in remote stands. That's right, we did. And we put this remote stand here, and we put a sort of a customer drop-on point here, which is quite a distance away from the remote stand. So that's quite fun. But I didn't count on the fact that it is quite a distance, and it could be delaying the passengers getting on and off that plane. So someone suggested in the comments section that I only do remote stands really for smaller stands. And I sort of agree with them. It's not an awful idea, and we'll come to that again as well. So we will start a little small stand, menage a trois down here or something, and sort something out. But that's for later on. Today, our focus is on beginning to build our newest terminal. The snow is such a distraction, but we're going to build our newest terminal. Now, we can unlock these two pieces of the map for £750,000 a piece, and we have the money. That'll be worth 1.5 million, obviously. And that's quite expensive. Look, winter is coming. It is. But that can be quite expensive. What I'd also like to do is get in another medium runway for planes taking off, and then another one for planes landing. And what that will allow us to have is it'll allow us to have just a bit more freedom when it comes to the amount of flights we can handle on those two runways. Same with the smaller one, really. So today we are expanding. How to expand our airport today? That's the most important question. How do we go about it? Well, if we imagine that this is the centre of the map, which it is, this can all be sort of customer drop-off points. Everything here can be sort of drop-off here, drop-off there. And we can even do a couple of underground car parks. I do like that idea. And the reason that we're doing that now is eventually what's going to happen is we're going to possibly have all this as medium airlines. And all of this is going to be second floor as well, so that we can have quicker boarding, so we don't have to wait for stair trucks to get in position and stuff. As you can see, that is a genuine issue here, where 2 stair trucks are trying to use this. I don't understand this. Absolutely crazy. So, what we're going to do is start preparing the build our brand new terminal. Yes, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be as big as we can possibly make it. So, really, we built this in the wrong place. There are certain things we built in wrong places, and we're going to have to change that up at some point. Because we can't right now expand another, unless it's a remote medium aircraft stand, we can't put another one here. So, what we're going to start doing is we're going to start building a terminal over here. It's going to be similar to this, but I don't want it. I want this middle bit very much to be in charge, if that makes sense. So let's have a look. This is very much, that's a service road. These 4 can go though, so it could still be attached to this building essentially. Maybe even come down to here. I mean, it's a definite possibility, and then it's connected in a weird way. What we can do is if we build the building here, it's going to cost a lot of money, but that's okay. We come to about, maybe we come to about here, because then that gives us space for a road, this road here, and paths there. And then what we'll do is we'll bring this up actually all the way across here, and hopefully we'll remove this wall from it. Remove that wall, not a problem. We'll get a large door, and that can go just here and here a minute, because why not? And then what we'll do is we will get in some paths. Where are the paths? Here are they? Yeah. This is very much an expansion mission today, ladies and gentlemen, because we do need some expansion. There we go, lovely stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to click the service road and remove those 2, we don't need them. And what we're also going to do is build a fence. I think it's here, there we go. And that's going to go across here for now. We will put it there as well. But what this should do is sort of give us the opportunity to put check-in desks over here and have them sort of running off over here. And they will run off their own baggage handling system as well, hopefully. There is an idea, there is a method in the madness of what I'm doing, I swear. So let them get rid of that. Don't worry about those warnings that are coming up. We should be able to handle those if and when they sort of turn up, really. So that'll be absolutely grand. So, yeah, at the moment, you could see that these guys are dropping off loads of stuff. It's causing a bit of a traffic jam, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to move those 2 things. Now, we can move them really quickly because they don't require build times. So the only problem is the road goes all the way down here, and we don't have a road that goes close to this building yet. So what we're going to do is build another road, and the road's going to come across the terminal anyway. So if we put this road coming all the way across here like so, cost a little bit of money, but oh well. And then if we do a road all the way down here for now, doesn't have to be anything special, and then we're going to put in, I think it's there, is it? No, infrastructure, it must be here. One of those, and a delivery site as well. One of those, and we change the vehicle access that way round, and we put in the one-way road system going this way, like that, and like that. Beautiful. But the car drop-offs, everything here is working beautifully well. And when they build the road, it means that anything that does get built over here, which I wish you could prioritize things. I wish you could say do this first, because it would absolutely help. Because they're going to have to go back and forward from over here. So we've moved it closer now, so they can because all the building pretty much is going to be over here with all the new stuff. So to have these here is really beneficial. Plus they're on their own slip road, so they won't get in the way of traffic dropping off materials. So that helps. Construction 101 really. I shouldn't have built it. I moved them from here to down here. I've moved them further away, and that really was a poor idea. I've had better ideas in my day. We're also going to do some beautification, so we're just going to make things look a little bit nicer outside, because right now it's not as pretty as it could be. So let's get some medium street lights. And they don't have to go everywhere, they just need to look relatively pretty. We can put some here. Oh, look at this. How wonderful. Medium street lights. Oh, beautiful. Oh, we've successfully completed a contract. Is that already closed? Goodness gracious me. Oh, let's put a KFC in there for now. Goodness me, we're going to have to upgrade this. Put some more fridges in, that shouldn't be too hard. Co-op, for some reason, is sort of semi-closed. There we go, it's open again. But good. Is this contract nearly done? Oh no, we redone that contract. Sorry, yeah, they did. They completed that halfway through. They've only got 16 hours to complete their sales target. They might not do it, you know. That's going to be touch and go. Very close. Goodness me. We could really do with that bonus. But yeah, they're building it now. It seems to take shape, which is really nice. And what we can start to do here is begin to put some new check-in desks in. Now, what I will do is I'll build an upstairs here, which I don't know whether I can build an upstairs over here. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. But if I can build an upstairs over here, we can connect it to this terminal, the back end. So you can effectively check in over here as well and still access this side of the building. I'm not sure whether it'll work. We're going to give it a go. And if not, we'll figure something else out. Is my thought. So can we go upstairs? I don't know whether this will work. It'll be amazing if this works. I can't build. Damn it. No. I thought that would be awesome. Maybe we'd have to build down here, but then have it up, like have a corridor upstairs where they could. That's an idea. We'll do it that way. So can we cancel that fence? Cancel this fence here. We could demolish everything up to there, I think. And then what we'll do is if we grab this, push this on the ground floor, ideally up to there. We want to go. We'll leave it a second, but what we'll do is we'll build it here, and then we can build a little corridor that comes around here to go over there, back over to here. Just for now, and it'll at least flow the airport still. People can use check-in desks here for, you know, this stand over here, because I'm not quite sure, other than using this system, the baggage handling system, can control what check-in desks are being used for those stands. So for example, these 8 stands here all have access to this baggage point here, as you can see. But only these 6 desks have access to there, so only these flights will go to those 6 desks, because only those 6 desks are operating out of that baggage bay. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense to people. I hope I've nailed that. But this baggage bay is connected to the 5 medium stands and those 6 desks. So the other option we could do is build another baggage bay here and have the check-in desks only operate to any new sort of medium-sized airlines. Now, this has cost us a little bit of money. We're already working it back anyway, which is good news, and I'm really hoping that these guys sort of hurry up and make that. Whilst they do that, we can start looking at beautification. I said that earlier, but we do need to start making our airport look a bit nice. So I figured we could have some windows. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put some windows in. because because I want to look at the sexy planes before I get on them. Oh, that's not a very good window section. How big's a small window? Oh, this is perfect size. We could put it there. Oh, lovely. Just by putting a couple of beautiful windows, we beautify our airport slightly. Something we've definitely need to do, because it's an absolute eyesore. And what we can do, I don't mind having windows here and here. You know, oh, lovely stuff. Let's put a couple of windows in here. I don't want any here necessarily. There's no big deal there. Maybe we could have a couple of windows here and here. Oh, lovely stuff. Toilet windows, anyone? We could do another toilet there, to be fair. It is getting rather dirty. We might need some more janitors. Gaps of 4. Gaps of 4. Gaps of 4. Gaps of 4. Gaps of 4, why not? Look at that. There we go. So beautification. We're making this terminal look a little bit nicer day by day. Now what we need is staff. We need some janitors, because it's getting quite serious in there. Get to work. What we also want is a couple of service technicians. We've got some really good ones, but only 10. So we're going to hire a couple of more service technicians. The other thing we need to do is just check these two. So we've done baggage security tier 3. So we can start working on aircraft cabin cleaning. Why not? 5 on that. And then here as well, let's do some medium fuel depots. Why not? 1, 2, 3. Now what we can do, we can reduce project time. And we can also give passenger satisfaction a boost. Let's do that. Now our upkeep cost is reducing. Everything else is reducing. We're trying to make it even better. But the airline is really not happy with consumables such as the fuel and de-icing fluid. So we probably would want to take a look at that. So if we go to these, they're not very happy at Jet A1 prices. So we're going to put them right down to 0.05, and hopefully it's gone down another percentile. Hopefully we get a bit happy about that. Now how can we get more does anyone know, maybe, I don't know why I'm asking you, I might just have a look myself, whether or not we can get a new construction team in. Where do we see that? Economy, contracts, and go to contractors. Ah, we can get 149. Okay, there we go. So blue build and new. So Berkeley, we're going to cancel your contract. Yep. Everyone go home. We're going to sign a new contract with Blue Build, and Blue Build now are our contractors, and we'll deploy them all. So all these guys now, you're not getting paid. Go home. Go home. You're not wanted. How's that doing? Oh, now they're getting off the plane. Let's repair the stand. Can we? Can't do that yet. So I can see that they're not using our new baggage chain system. Do I need... Is that a vehicle? I mean, is it a vehicle? It is a boatloader truck. And they're expensive. Those ones are a bit cheaper. Is that for a large one, then? No, that's for a large aircraft, isn't it? That's a catering truck. So I think we just get a few of these and get 5 of them in and see what happens. Let's get 5 of them in. Anyway, we'll get there. So I think our new contractors have arrived. Oh, wonderful. They have wonderful orange buses. So, I'm not sure. I don't know whether they're dropping off the new guys, but then we have a lot more new contractors now, and hopefully they crack on. Look at this. Oh, they finished that sidewalk beautifully. Great job. And they're now building their road, so then we can soon remove this, because it is a bit of a palaver. And we've completed the project already. Oh, wow, that was quick. Goodness me. Let's do you just do project group, I suppose. Just crack on with that. And you do structural engineering, because we do want concrete stuff, because it lasts longer. But wow, that goes super quick, doesn't it, when you're having fun? So our new team are beginning to clog up the roads even more. Our stair load truck... Oh, look at these. Boat loaders are coming in. Absolutely lush. But look at this. They've nearly finished this road. So once they've finished the road, we can then... And this bit here. We can then delete these two. Which we're sort of in desperate need to do. Because they are clogging up my road. And that's not ideal. So we can get rid of this now. Excellent stuff. I'm not quite sure why this is all... What's this car doing? They're going to the airport, but they can't drive. And then what we can do is get rid of that now. Where is it? Where's it gone? There it is. Finish off the road over there. Lovely stuff. We can get rid of that. So now we have a new site, and now these guys are finishing our terminal. We're in good hands. What we also wanted to do is we wanted to build this bit now. So this section of the terminal gets built, and it's going to be our sort of air ramp, I think. So what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to build a wall here, I think, and it can come out to there, and it can come up to there, I suppose. Don't quite know how to use any of this stuff, but we'll soon find out. And then what we can do, once we've built that, we can go upstairs. Oh, this is right. And we can build our upstairs compartment. Now, it's going to cost a little bit. But what it will allow us to do, it's cost us quite a lot of money actually. They can't get there. Well, of course they can't, it's on a roof. Do I have to build the stairs now? I've never built upstairs before. Can you not tell? Oh no. Must be placed underneath the terminal. Whoops. We'll get there. I'm not sure where these lot are going. I think there's some boxes over here where they couldn't. We're running late. Why? Refueling. Really? Have we got an issue with refueling trucks, or... Ah, he was getting more fuel. Do we only have one refueling? Oh my word. That's not good. Yes, we need to delay the flights. It's good news that we just invested in more fuel depots, I think. So we're going to need a medium fuel depot. Oh, as if by magic it goes here. There we go, we'll put it in there for now. Not ideal, but it'll do. So the good news is they started to build our second part of our terminal. Oh no, we didn't finish that contract in time. That was that store. That's frustrating. They might not offer us another one. Not for a while anyway. We'll get 5 guys on that, and we'll do fuel tanks. Why not? 1, 2, 3. That'll do. So yeah. So the bad news is, let's go downstairs. We didn't complete this store, which was a WH Smith's. That's very sad. So it's going to be a traveller's shop now. Why not? This is a 7-Eleven, but the staff just decided to laze, and KFC have decided to laze. Co-op's nearly done its target anyway, and staff are en route to Swiss Veg, which is good news. Upstairs, they are building super duper quickly now, but what we do actually need to do is destroy some walls up here, because there's too many walls. So let's destroy you. Beautiful. Let's destroy maybe all of you, just for now. Let's destroy you, and let's destroy you for now. Because what we can then do... I don't quite know how this will work, but we could possibly build an escalator. Ah, it's a bit tight down here. But don't worry, eventually this one here, this aircraft, will actually... Oh, it actually can't, because we haven't built on here. We can build on here, it's fine. So if we just build along here, I suppose, maybe a bit further, and get rid of that wall. Because then what we can do is we can actually have these no need for these stair trucks, so people can just load on to the planes without any sort of need to worry about it. But it's all about expansion, so we need them to work their little backsides off before we even consider talking about new check-in desks and new amounts of flights coming in and large flights coming in and blah de blah de blah. Because how big is a large aircraft stand? But it's massive, isn't it? Oh, I did click it then, didn't I? We can get concrete ones now. Yeah, they're huge. Absolutely humongous. But we'll worry about that when we've got this open. There's no point really fathoming the idea. Now what we can do here is we can convert these to concrete. And I'm going to start doing that now. Concrete. Upgrades down to concrete. We're going to not build a jetway yet. Upgrade to concrete. And we're going to repair all these stands as well. Now concrete does not have to be managed as much. It doesn't take as much of a battering. How beautiful is that right now? Absolutely stunning. So we have an upstairs been built as we speak. We're going to open these up so they're going to be jetways to load passengers on faster. So we're no longer relying on stair trucks. What we're also going to be doing is using belt loaders, like this one here has already been used. We've got a belt loader down here. Because belt loaders will push off things faster, push off actual baggage faster, and we're going to see it live here. Look, pew 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 pew. So everything looks beautiful now, and things seem to be running absolutely hunky-dory. We've got a new place where our workers have dropped off their parcels, etc., and the upstairs is operational. Look at this. It's not perfect, it's not pretty, but it's getting there, isn't it? It is getting there. So by the time we hit the next episode, we should be able to start looking at having our what are they called, jetways? I think they're called jetways, yes. We can have jetways for these 4 stands to push passengers on quicker. We can put them in, we can put their waiting areas to upstairs as well, and what that will enable us to do is put a couple more shops in here to benefit from the footfall as well. And we can also do that up here also with an upstairs for our jetways there as well. This will all be secure eventually anyway, so there will be no issues. People will be able to use the secure walkway all the way across here to have access to this side of the airport. Also, goodness me, we got there in the end. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you do enjoy the content, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you want to know when my next video is out, our videos are out every single day now, other than Sundays at 9 PM British summertime. Or if you don't want to, hit a schedule or whatnot, and you don't want to stick to that schedule, just hit that little notification bell, and you'll be notified when one of my beautiful videos are out. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will catch you guys all on the flippity flip. Goodbye. Bye bye, planet Earth. What a beautiful, beautiful thing you are. Bye bye.